This is our laboratory for demonstration, focusing on switches and 7-segment displays. Program number 1. In this program, we need an Arduino, a 7-segment display, a resistor with 220 ohms resistance value, and the switch. First, we need to connect the 7-segment to the Arduino, starting from pin 2 until pin 8. And connect this part of the 7-segment to the ground of the Arduino. This program will work by clicking the switch. The numbers on the 7-segment will go up. Connect the other side of the switch to the ground of the Arduino. Now, we need a resistor with 10 kilo-ohm resistance value connected to the switch and connected to the pin 9 of the Arduino board. Now, we need to put the sketch of the program and start the simulation. As you can see, the number is 0. Each time you press the switch, the number goes up. Program number 2. In this program, we're gonna reuse the board last time, but we're gonna add a dip switch. We're gonna replace the button switch with a dip switch. After that, we're gonna put the sketch for the program number and start simulation. As you can see, when the switch is down, the counting is also down. When the switch is up, the counting will go up. Program number 3. We're gonna reuse the previous board but add a breadboard so we could use multiple grounds. We're gonna put the dip switch to the breadboard. Now we're gonna add 3 more resistors for switch 2 to 4. We're gonna connect from pin 10 to pin 12. Now we're gonna connect the dip switch to their respective ground. After doing so, we're gonna put the sketch of the program and start simulation. How this works is the last 3 terminals will determine the starting point of the countdown, and the first one will determine whether it counts up or counts down. Now it will count down. Program number 4. In this one, we're gonna reuse previous board but add an LED and a resistor with 220 ohms. We're gonna need 1 green LED, 1 yellow LED, and 1 red LED. Now, we're gonna remove the previous switch and connections. We're gonna set up LEDs starting with green, yellow, and then red, just like a traffic light. Now we're gonna connect them to their respective ground. Starting with green, we're gonna connect it to pin 10, yellow, pin 11, and red to pin 12. After that, we're gonna put the sketch in and start simulation. First, the green will count from 9 to 0. Yellow for 1 second. And red for 8. And then it will repeat. Program number 5. In this program, we're gonna reuse the previous board and add a dip switch and a resistor. We're gonna remove the previous connections. Then connect it to pin 9. The first switch will be connected to pin 9. After that, we're gonna put the sketch in and then start the simulation. Program will show a looping animation, and the switch will determine whether it's counterclockwise or clockwise. The last program, program number 6. In this program, we're gonna need 2 7-segment displays, a photoresistor, and a resistor. We're gonna put the 2 photoresistors in the breadboard with their respective resistors. we're gonna use the positive side of the breadboard for the voltage. We're gonna connect it to the 5 volts of the Arduino. The first leg of the photoresistors will be connected to the positive side of the breadboard, while the second leg will be connected to pins A2 and A3. Now the leg of the resistor will be connected to ground. Now we're gonna start connect 7 segments. The first 7 segment will be connected starting from pin 2 to pin 8, while the second one will be connected starting from pin 9 until pin 13, and the last two will be connected to A0 and A1 pins. Now we're gonna connect the 7 segments to their respective ground. After that, we're gonna put the sketch in and start the simulation. As you can see, the word buy comes from right to left. When we turn on the first photoresistor, it will change to hello, coming from left to right.